Hello and welcome back to my vlog. Read a little more something from Hell's Kitchen. I was just flipping around looking for something important. I think this is. I'm just starting in the middle of a chapter here. He was kind of going through some chronologies of different things. In 1960, U.S. regulatory agencies, FDA, etc., sought control over the supplement, vitamin/mineral, manufacturers. Their aim was to get supplements classed as drugs. Fortunately, they failed at the congressional level. However, the vitamin war is ongoing into the 21st century. Stage 1 of the war, the FDA identified and targeted the enemy. In 1961, the FDA stated, "The most widespread and expensive type of quackery in the United States today is in the formulation of vitamin products, special dietary foods, and food supplements." Stage 2. Debunking 4 nutritional myths as defined by the FDA and the AMA in 1961. 1. All diseases are due to faulty diet. 2. Soil depletion and the use of chemical fertilizers cause malnutrition. 3. Modern processing methods and storage removes nutritive value from the food. 4. All people now suffer or will suffer from subclinical deficiencies. In 1962, Rachel Carson, an American scientist and author, published Silent Spring, a book that revealed that DDT was dangerous to the environment. She demonstrated that DDT not only kills insects, but also enters the food chain and had killed millions of birds that had either eaten poisoned insects or small food fish. Stage 3. Declaring vitamin supplements unnecessary, 1963. According to D.G. Cooley in an article, What is a Vitamin? In Today's Health, an AMA publication, April 1963, so-called subclinical deficiencies, by definition, do not present clinically detectable symptoms. One can eat a bad diet for a long time before frank symptoms occur. Self-chosen vitamin supplements cannot make up for a thoroughly bad diet that is deficient in many other nutrients. Routine vitamin supplements cannot be expected to cure a disorder that the patient has diagnosed for himself. Stage 4. The government continues its anti-vitamin campaign using hired guns. A book specifically written to debunk health claims for vitamins and discourage their use was published in 1968. Author D. Takyon, T-A-K-Y-O-N, participated in the 1967 Senate hearings in Washington, D.C. to control the vitamin industry and made substantial additions to the government's case. Tacton died in 1988 at the age of 56. Stage 5. Forcing the issues. The FDA was the direct cause of catastrophic folic acid regulations, 1963 to 1996. In 1964, vitamin deficiency was declared not to pose any major public health problem in the USA. According to Victor Herbert, MD, from Harvard Medical School, when all cases of vitamin deficiency reported in the U.S. in a single year all are added up, they do not reach the figure of 20,000 only. Approximately 0.1% of the population suffered from clinical vitamin deficiencies. In 1966, Dr. James L. Goddard, FDA Commissioner, stated, "Vitamin supplements or vitamin pills have little or no practical value to the average American. He can easily get the nutrients he needs in common foods with only a couple of exceptions. If he gets more than he needs, he excretes the excess." Goddard continued, "Take a look at today's American, bigger, stronger, and healthier than his forebears of 50 years ago. And you know that these vitamin pill promoters are talking nonsense." The first published reports linking folic acid deficiency with birth defects. And he lists a few books here. The FDA should have moved aggressively to institute folic acid fortification of foods and make revised recommendations for folic acid supplementation no later than 1965. The 1965 rate of spina bifida and anencephaly. USA, 1 in 1,000. New Zealand, 1 in 1,000. Australia, 1 in 500. The 1963 restrictions on folic acid remained in place for 31 years. By 1998, in the institution of folic acid supplementation, the spina bifida rate had dropped by 20%. In 1996, the FDA, being dragged kicking and screaming to the end, finally orders folic acid fortification of flour. In 1966, Dr. Joel Wallach, an American veterinary comparative pathologist and conservationist, began performing autopsies for the Center for the Biology of Natural Systems. The center was established with a multi-million-dollar grant from the National Institutes of Health and employed the facilities of the St. Louis Zoological Gardens, Shaw's Botanical Gardens, and the biology department at Washington University, St. Louis. The project was brought into being as a direct result of the sudden awareness of a possible worldwide environmental meltdown as a result of industrial and agricultural pollution, i.e. Minamata mercury disaster, DDT, etc. Wallach was recruited as a comparative pathologist to look for captive wild species that might be ultrasensitive to pollution, species that could be used as a canary in the mine that would provide an early warning system for a possible industrial or agricultural pollution crisis. And there we'll stop. There's a lot that he discovered in all those autopsies, but we don't have time to go into that right now. I just think it's interesting that the FDA is trying to control vitamins. Why is that? Bottom line, money. They can't patent vitamins like they can a medicine because they're natural. All right, so just a little something to think about. And I won't think much about it at the moment because I choose to make it a great day. And bye for now.